America loves pets. Two-thirds of all households in the US own animals, and nearly 45% of all homes have at least one dog. Dogs have become such a familiar staple in our society that many of us think that we know them pretty well. But despite sharing our lives with these animals, our understanding of dogs is often tainted with half-truths, misconceptions, and fallacies. And nothing exposes that more than when we're faced with their less cuddly side. A dog exhibiting aggression can be scary. The very sight of those lips retracting, exposing the oversized canines, unambiguously conveys danger. Even small dogs are capable of inflicting serious wounds, while larger dogs are truly a force to be reckoned with. Everybody knows that dogs have the side to them, yet many people are caught off guard when they see these behaviors displayed by their own beloved pet. Aggression is the #1 behavior problem that causes pet owners to seek professional help, and the leading driver of behavior euthanasias across the country. The biggest obstacle we face is the general lack of consensus on this topic. It's a broad umbrella term that encompasses a wide range of behaviors, making it tricky to understand. So what is aggression? Aggression is defined as the threat of harm or harmful behavior towards an individual or a group. This evolutionary adaptation is present in virtually all species of animals, and it's absolutely crucial for survival in a natural environment. But most dogs don't exactly live in a natural environment, and that's where we encounter problems. Pets must learn to conform to a very different set of rules. We expect dogs to tolerate intrusive interactions and potentially threatening situations on a regular basis. So why is it that some dogs adjust so comfortably to our lifestyles, while others seem to struggle? You'll commonly hear people make statements like, "It's all about how you raise them," or "Don't get that breed, they'll turn on you." But the truth is more complicated than that. The nature versus nurture debate isn't whether it's one or the other, but rather how big of a role will each one play in your dog's overall temperament. In 1959, a geneticist by the name of Dmitry Belyaev established a decades-long experiment at the Institute of Cytology and Genetics in Siberia. He used silver foxes to initiate a selective breeding program for a single major factor: tameability. The experiment was simple. By taking the friendliest offspring out of the litters and breeding them, over time the number of friendly individual foxes in each litter increased. While his theory of domestication syndrome linking tameness to certain phenotypes has since faced some credible challenges, the changes in behavior remained undeniable. Breed friendly pairs, get friendlier offspring. So that's the whole story, right? Wrong. While animals derive a sizable portion of their personality from their genes, they have to survive long enough to pass down those genes. The world is an unpredictable place, and to survive, animals must learn to navigate their environment. This often means changing their behavior to accommodate new demands, and that's where animals display the remarkable potential for adaptation. For highly social animals like dogs, coexisting with other individuals within the pack is imperative. This means learning proper social skills is crucial, and the process starts very early. Canine social development is categorized into 3 major periods. The first is the neonatal stage, which extends from birth into the 3rd week. Pups are born blind and deaf, relying on mom for everything. Even at this young age, environmental factors begin to influence future social skills. Grooming from mom and even gentle human handling is shown to affect the pup's future ability to cope with stress and improves their cognitive abilities as adults. After that, the pups go through a brief transitionary period, during which their eyes begin to open and they start developing motor skills. This leads into the 2nd stage, called the socialization period. This period lasts from 4 to 12 weeks, and this is when the pups are most receptive to habituating to people and other animals. After 12 weeks, the pups won't make attachments nearly as easily. A lack of socialization during this time can lead to excessive responses to stimuli, such as fear and anxiety. Next is the juvenile period, which takes place from 3 to 12 months. Throughout this period, puppies continue to expand their social skills, and also reaching sexual maturity during this time. So does that mean that dogs can't learn new social skills beyond a certain point? Not at all. Their highly social nature predisposes dogs to seek out social interactions. It can, however, make the task more difficult by presenting additional challenges. At this later stage, it's a lot more important that handlers overseeing the interactions have a basic understanding of dog behavior, especially body language. Unlike us, dogs don't communicate verbally. While vocalization and pheromones play a role, body language is the primary way dogs convey their intentions. When it comes to aggression, dogs utilize a continuum of displays. These can be very subtle, or they can be quite extreme. Tune in next week for part 2, where we'll be covering dog body language and the different types of aggression commonly seen in dogs. If you enjoyed this video, please comment below, like, and share it with your friends. And as always, thanks for watching.